Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I made this backless dress. If this sounds like what you're interested in, make sure to watch this video to the end. Let's get started. Here is the fabric I made use of. This is a flower crepe fabric and I have about 4 yards here, but I ended up using just 2.5 yards of fabric. Here is the wideness, as you can see, is 4 yards, and this is the length. And as we know, a crepe fabric is always 60 inches by length. So I'm going to start by folding it in a bias form, just as you can see. Note, I'm not folding it in a flare form, I'm just folding it in a bias form, which is more like an A-line shape. So I will go ahead to arrange everything up properly and we will continue. So after I am done doing that, I have 24 inches on fold, which means when you open it up you will have 48 inches. So I'm going to go ahead to use my pin to secure it down so it doesn't move when I am marking my chalk on it. So after doing all that, this is what the upper part looks like. Okay, I'm going to also check what I have on the upper part, and I have 10.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead to mark out a starting line which will serve as my shoulder line. So after I'm done marking it out, I'm going to place my tape on that line, which is my shoulder line. I'm going to come down to how open I want the back to be. In this case, I came down by 13 inches, so you can go as low as you want. So after that, I adjusted my fabric upwards so that I can take the length of my dress. So I basically placed my tape on the starting line and I am marking my desired length. So do it to mark out your own desired length. It depends on how long or how short you want it to be. So after marking it out, I am connecting everything up properly and I'll proceed to cut it out. After cutting out, I'm going to go ahead to notch that 13 inches that I marked earlier. So I'm going to go ahead to notch it. After notching it, the next thing I'm going to do, remember I've not cut out the shoulder line. So I'm going to go up by 1 inch like this, upward like this. So this is where I'm going to be creating my rope channel. I went up by 1 inch, and after marking it out, I'm going to connect it as well. So I'll go ahead to cut out. As you can see, I'm going to place this on another fabric to cut out the back. So for the back, you can see the shape of my fabric because of the way we cut out the front piece. This is the shape. I'm going to follow this shape to fold my back piece. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to fold it into 2 right now. So after folding it, I will place the front piece on it to cut out the back piece. After folding the back piece, I'm going to place the front piece on it, making sure that everything is equal and well aligned. So after that, next thing I'm going to do is to mark out that 13 inches, which is my back opening. I am extending that line to the back piece. After that, I adjusted my front piece in order to connect it across, as you can see me doing like this. And I will go ahead to mark out 1.5 inches. So after that line, I'm going up by 1.5 inches, and I'll also connect it across. This is where I'm going to be creating my elastic channel. Hope you understand. So after that, I cut it out, and I'm going to go ahead to cut every other part following the shape of the front piece. So my loves, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please show me love. Hit on the subscribe button, like this video, share, and also drop your comments. So after that, you can see what it looks like. You can see that the back is shorter. So I'm going to go ahead to fold this back by 1/2 inch and further fold by 1/2 inch again. I will go ahead to sew to the end. And for the front piece, I'm going to fold from the shoulder line to that 13 inches point. I'm going to fold it and sew. So this is where the notch is. Remember, I notched it when I was cutting out the front piece. So I'll repeat the same thing on this other side. So after I am done doing that, you can see what it looks like. Okay, and this is the other side. I'll keep it aside, and here is the back. Okay, I'm gonna ahead to fold the back just like I explained earlier. So I'm going to go ahead to insert my elastic to the back now. So what I'm going to do is to divide my waist measurement by 3. So I divided my waist measurement by 3, which is 10 inches. My waist measurement is 30 inches divided by 3 is 10 inches, and that is exactly what I have cut out. So I'm going to use my safety pin to pass it through that channel which I created earlier. I'm going to insert it. When I get to one end of the elastic, I'm going to use my pin to secure it down. So I'm going to continue this process until I come out from the other side of the opening. So after I am done doing that, I'm going to use my pin to secure it down so that it doesn't move. The next thing I'm going to do is to go over to my sewing machine and secure the 2 ends. Okay, I'm going to go ahead to secure the 2 ends, and I'll be back. So after doing all that, I brought out my front piece, and I'm going to place the back piece on it, right side facing right side, starting from the 13 inches mark I made on the front piece. I'm going to hold it down with my safety pin. I will also do the same thing on the other side. You will notice that the back is now smaller on the waist area, so you're going to drag it to the other side as well and merge the bolts together. So I'm going to go ahead to sew from that waistline up to the hem of the dress. I will do all that, and I will repeat the same thing on the other side. I will bring it back to show you all what I have. And for the front piece, I'm going to go ahead to fold the upper part twice. I'm going to fold it 1/2 inch twice like this, and I'm going to sew it to the end. So after that, this is what I have. As you can see, after sewing it, this is what the dress looks like. So I'm going to keep it aside. Let's work on the rope that is going to be used to tie around the neckline. So I've cut out this piece. The length is about 45 inches, as you can see, while the wideness is 1.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead to fold it in by 1/2 inch on the upper part like this, and then I'll fold 1/2 inch on both sides like this, and then I'll go ahead to fold it into 2 and sew to the end. So after I am done doing that, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to use my safety pin to pass it through that channel I created on the shoulder line. I'm going to use it to pass it through. After I am done doing that, I'm going to go ahead to adjust everything up properly, and this is what it looks like. You can see how lovely this dress is. The tutorial is very easy and understandable, but if there is any part you didn't understand very well, do well to drop your comment. Okay, so don't forget to hem the down part or you weave it. So that is the end of today's video, guys. Please support me by subscribing to my channel, like this video, drop your comments, share, and turn on your post notification. It helps me. Please guys, it really helps me. It encourages me to do more. Thank you for doing that, and God bless you. Love you.